Alright, what's going on? I'm just gonna send it. We're close enough. Let's remember what we were doing last time. So, does this connect? I was gonna do some stuff offline and then ran out of time and forgot and played different games, so. Let's see what we can do here. Or if we can remember what's going on. So that's working. Holy cow, it's like relearning everything every time. So let's run off the timers here. Empty load, we should be able to trigger that. Unless something's jacked up here. On. Well, that's strange. It's just immediately not going to work. Oh boy. What quantum computer one? So we need move blocks going. What's going on, David? Things are going well as long as this works. Right now we're getting stuff docked up. Supposedly. Oh, okay, I'll have to check it out. As always, everything's working as intended. Whatever this thing's trying to do right now. Let's see what this is. This is undock, right? Well, it's not working correctly, I'll tell you that. I don't even think anything's going right now. This is why I don't understand that the AI move block is on, but yeah. Yeah, it's not copyrighted. How's the volume on it though? I don't want it to be too loud. Undock should be playing right now. Let's try this again. Oh well, let's go check on this ship. It's getting pretty deep. Wherever it is, it's over here. Alright, she's working good. So it's still going in, it's still drilling a big hole. Alright, cool. Well, this will be the big thing if we can get these things to dock today. That's the main goal, is to get the brains there where they continuously dock. And right now it's not looking good. Oh, okay. I suppose we'll turn it up a little bit. There we go. So, alright. Still working it. Still just doesn't want to find what it's trying to do. Well, let's continue with that. I would like to work on this thing today too. So we got a small miner ship in here, and we also have So I want to say this one's good to go, actually. Because I should be able to... What? Press 4. There we go. Alright. Yeah, it looks like I got that working the other day anyways. Let's see if it'll work the other way around. Yep, okay. That sensor never broke. Which is good. There's just a little welder repair ship here. Should get an auto dock working with this too, but baby steps, baby steps. Oop, that looked good. Oh, we have an issue. That looks a little wonky. Let's give this a minimum distance of 2.4. Oh boy. Ship doesn't like that. Oh, you know what it is? What's this over here? I'm positive. Yep, there it is. It's this ship crashing into us. Man. Please work. Let's do autopilot on and off. I don't know why I haven't done this before. Alright. So, should be timers to make it go back. Empty load, trigger. What is that? Back ship. That also means that we need this AI block on. There we go. So it's going back now. We'll see if it finds it correctly. Come on, send it. It's going to the wrong one. Oh, I'm going to be really, really frustrated if I have to redo everything. I will, but I will not like it. Can't tell if this is working correctly or not. Man. Now it's just going to continuously fly off in this direction. Because I somehow broke it, I think. Something is broken with this. I don't know why. Well, maybe it's finding it. See what our inventory looks like, because maybe that's breaking stuff too. Nope, shouldn't be. Should not be. Oh, it's completely full. I wonder if the event controller just keeps telling it to do something other than what it's supposed to be doing. But the drill ship, I believe, is in this hole coming up. And it is. So it is going to find that point and go in. Alright. So far so good. It's docking. Let's see if it actually gets inside the hole. That'd be pretty cool if it does. Oh. Well, it tried. Let's see if it gets in there. Yeah, I need to put some bumpers on there. It is not a big fan of that, is it? Alright. Well, it should be dang close to this. There we go. And locked. Let's try this again. So, event controller. Heiltech says that there is a bug with it if it's not selected. So, full load. We have to do the AND gate. So we do have the AND gate. That'll be good. It does have the threshold set up. It's selected the two cargo containers here. And it's AND gated, so that should actually work. It's on. And this should actually execute full load. So full load. Let's try and execute this. There we go. It's going to reverse the order of the thing we just did. And it's really having a big struggle fest of getting through here. Probably definitely going to need some bumpers on the side there. Otherwise this thing is going to chunk some stuff. Alright, so we're backing up. We're going to get all the way back. And this thing should take off. We'll see if it does. Oop, it's idle. Why is it idle? Yeah, behavior's on. This is on, this should be playing. It's idle again. I don't know why, it's just going off into the wild blue yonder right now. If anyone knows what that is, why that just turns it to idle, and then I click play again, and then it actually does what it's supposed to. I don't think I do need an OR gate because I want the loot threshold between the two cargo containers to be full when this thing takes off. So I think that this is actually good. Alright, so this is moving to its first waypoint. So far this actually looks good besides that one little hiccup with it going away. And of course the current hookup that's happening. Alright. It's not even close. What is the deal? Yep, so this one's just constantly jacked up. I don't know why. It says idle. It's still trying to execute. It makes no sense. Because it never made it to here, the collision avoidance never got turned off. That's probably why. So, try it again. I believe this has to be reverse ordered. Stop and play. Alright, let's just try this. Try this again. Well, we need to get off this ship. Go forward. Turn it on. There we go. It was the collision avoidance that was jacking it up. Have a good one, Rylan. Okay, so is the collision avoidance on that? We just need to turn it off, I think is the issue. Oh, we need to fix the sorter on this too. We could do that. We could do that. Let's try this. Empty load, right? Empty load. We could trigger that now. Why doesn't it disconnect this? Might as well take a look at this. Groups. Connector back. We'll call connector back, and we'll say unlock. Undock. Uh-oh. Why is that? Connector front? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. Where's that empty load? This one's the wrong one because it's connector front. There we go. We'll unlock there, so that'll unlock that. This is weird. Why is it redocking? Should have been backwards. Oh well, we'll try it again. Like it's because one of our timers was out of sequence, but we should be able to empty load right here and trigger it again. Interesting. Alright, let's just run through another sequence. So it's going to back up. We need to take a look at our move block, make sure that our collision avoidance, it just turned right back on. So something's looping it. We'll figure it out. It's at least docking, which is cool. So, what is causing this to run over and over? Undock, back ship, reverse order. So, this should... It's very strange what is happening. And then it's just looping. Oh, let's figure out what's going on. I believe the switch 2 is what the issue is. So now we'll go to empty load again. This should unlock it. I think I've screwed some stuff up, but we'll figure it out. We'll eventually get it. Which also means that this one does not need this because it's relocking it again. So, alright, that just straight up did not allow it to do anything. Try that the other way around. Thanks, dude. Or the dude. I appreciate that. Yeah, this isn't really on this project isn't on par with it. It's just a little bit more complicated. I wouldn't say it's more complicated. The build on the super weapon was more complicated, but why is this not working? All right, let's reinstigate this again. Undock. We'll play that. This one's just a little bit more technical in my opinion, because we're having to deal with AI blocks and all that stuff. Oh, that's not correct. How do we reverse this order? Let's try that. And we'll try this again. I'm thinking things are just out of sequence here. That's why they're acting the way that they are. See, now it's orientating itself correctly. Collision avoidance is on, so that's another bad thing. Well, we could mess with the front landing too today. That way I can just... I'll take this off camera and finally do it. And make it work, and then I'll probably just get it ready for next stream. I might mess around with the front on this stream. I don't know why this isn't recycling. Maybe I gotta undock it. Like that, there we go. Now it sees it and it's gonna close it. Alright, what are you doing? You're about to just get redocked and forgotten about. Quarter index 0. It's actually not what we want. We want reverse order. So it wants to find this first. Let collision avoidance on because it should turn it off with the timers. Let's see if it does. It's just slow moving, man. Extremely slow moving. Well, hopefully we can get the hauler to work correctly. We'll land it on the moon or something. We'll make some sort of landing pad for it. Keep it going. There. We're gonna put a pin in this one. Actually, let's fix this one because this is a sorter, and we want it to be a sorter the other direction now. What can we delete to get it? Yeah, we're just gonna have to get rid of this. Hopefully, just on the one side. There we go. And this is a sorter, correct? Yes. It's full. So we want this to shoot all the rock out. I'm trying to think. Oh, there we go. It's on this one. I have seen that. It's a big issue. So as soon as it gets close, it thinks it's going to collide with it, and then it turns it back around. So you actually have to turn off collision avoidance. That's just what I've seen. I could be completely wrong, but that's the only way I've gotten it to dock. Alright. So there's that, and then we need to get another... Yep, one of these And rename that the same thing as this and put it in the same group. There we go, connector front and connector front. Let's get in here and rename it. There we go. We're good to go. What about sorters? Sorter, that's probably the third one. And it's going to be... Oh, we're going to have to turn this one on and off, aren't we? Ugh, just one more thing, man. So in this... Turn it to drain on. We'll do it on these timers. So my conundrum right now is, if this docks to the mining ship, wherever that is, this sorter is going to be pulling everything into the cargo containers, and this one's going to be shooting everything right back out. So we need to turn this on and off. So we'll name it, and we'll just make it easy. We'll call it on, off. And we remember, as for the timers for it, man, I don't even want to mess with the timers right now because we got random stuff happening. So we do have collision avoidance off now. We could turn this on. We could turn this. It's already starting. So it's going to move itself to the correct position, potentially, maybe, hopefully. Come on, go forward. And I think this is going so slowly because of precision mode, but we need it to have precision mode on. It's still moving, taking forever. It is lining up. I don't know what it's doing. I mean, the behavior's still going. It's moving to a point. It's not missing any thrusters in any direction. God, it's almost like this AI is just broken. I just don't understand why it does not act correctly. Because right now I have autopilot enabled. It's not going where it should be. Okay, well. Let's turn this off. Behavior's disabled and behavior disabled. It's funny. Turn off precision mode too, and all of a sudden it's fine. Okay. Collision avoidance needs to be off. So there's something in the timing there that the collision avoidance is not turning off. This should actually drain it all too, because that... Oh. Unless of course it misses it, like it just did. We'll just lock it up manually, because we know that most of the time that will happen. That will work correctly. Oh, both of them need to be locked though. There we go. So that's sorter on off. We should be able to drain it all. And then it's going to pull all that stone out. Oh, that's funny. You know what? This other sorter also needs to be turned off, otherwise it's going to continuously drain all the stone out. So we need a... Well, we got to name this something else. We'll call it offload. This is onload. And we'll just have to switch in between these. So one will be off, one will be on. Offload, onload, onload will be turned on. There we go. So we'll see if this actually acts correctly. Ingots, ores. Nothing, Rylan. I'm still struggling. Let's see if Izzy's is still on. Izzy's is no longer running, right? Yes, it's got 0. So, Izzy's isn't actually running. We should have an empty load. And if this doesn't work, I'm going to move on to something else. I'll just fix this offline, but I sure would love for this to work. Autopilot's enabled. We have an empty load. Trigger. It doesn't want to release. No idea why. I know why. Crap. It's because the timers are jacked up. Docking clamps too. But it has front. Wait, it is connector front though, isn't it? Like these, right? Oh, it's got all of them too. So unlock. Take it easy, ad. Oh, alright. So it's not working. We're gonna move on to the next thing because I don't want to struggle with this all night. We're gonna go park this probably by the other miner right here. Cool. And we will deal with that a different time. So let's go grab this thing, and we'll just copy it. And you know what? Let's just build a base right here. So this is just the next part of the project. When this thing fills up with stuff, we want to be able to drop it off. So we will drive this thing over there. I guess we don't need to take the whole ship. We just take the front. Oh, I gotta undock it. I think that was the whole thing why I even came over here. What is it? Crab and crab. So we gotta hit 1. There we go. That undocks everything. That's what's going to launch this thing forward. How is it connected? It's connected with these two merges. Cargo back. So off and off. Alright, so nothing's connected anymore. Should be able to slap a cockpit on here. Okay, different size cockpit. Oh geez, okay. Well, where are we gonna hide this thing? Sure. Thrusters. We don't want the hydrogen, we just want the ions. So call this thrusters front. Ugh. Okay. And we want all those on. That will allow us to go forward. This is probably still, it's not. It just means it doesn't have any thrust. Why is this thing stuck? That's strange. It's now allowing me to go anywhere. So we're locked up. We just don't have any ass to be removed. That's locked up. Guaranteed nothing is going to go right today. Alright, it's disengaged, released. It's definitely released. All those connectors. Connectors back, sure, turn those off. What is going on? So the weird thing is I can't even do anything with it. I can hear the thrusters moving, but it's not actually moving the thrusters. It's not actually connected to the ship. But I have no control. Convert to station, convert to ship. Take it past the main body. Oh, like the actual ship itself? Sure. So this one still has the miner ship attached inside of it. It creates one of the nacelles. The other one is detached and currently mining on the asteroid. But yep, this is the main miner. It's got your refineries and all that stuff tucked away inside here. It's got a big reactor room in here. Nothing's really finished. It's kind of fleshed out, but not completely done. Bunch of jump drives. 2 new refineries just kind of built in back here. That's pretty much it. This is how you get to the outside. Nacelles, and this one's obviously missing because it's mining right now. That's pretty much it. I guess I could show you the unfold sequence for the outside as well. So this would be the side, and probably left. Yeah, there we go. So that all just disconnects and pushes the miner out. And then that'll disconnect and go and start mining stuff. If you press 6, it'll go back in. And become part of the shipping. Oh! Okay. My bad, man. I just went through a whole thing for no reason. Yeah, this is so weird. It's like it just... Uh-oh. So that... Oh, man, I know what the issue is. There's no forward thrust on this thing, so it couldn't get away. Well, that can't be the only problem. Alright. We gotta stop this thing from moving forward now. I'm such an idiot in this game. I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay. That should stop it. This thing is going forward for no reason. Because I can't control it. What is the deal? So it's very, very slowly slowing down. For no reason, because I'm turning the dampeners on and off. Why can I not control this thing? What is in the breakdown here? There's no brains on top of this thing. Merge flocks, sci-fi, all these are on. Small cargo container and batteries. There's no AI on this thing. There's no reason why this shouldn't be working. Can't connect to a ship. It's finally slowing down. Nope, all good, man. Now it's going backwards. I mean, the only moving parts it does have on it are those pistons. That shouldn't be causing any of these problems. I don't even have another cockpit, do I? Yeah. That's what I mean, there's nothing on this thing. Main cockpit? I still get nothing. It's also speeding up the other direction. That doesn't make any sense either. Okay, you two. Reverse. Nope. So it's just gonna wreck into this thing. Makes no sense, man. Alright, we're just gonna kill it. Repaste it. It's doing the same dang thing. Slowly moving backwards. It still cannot be controlled. What could possibly be causing this? Oh, the gyros. What's the deal with that? Okay. Those are no longer overridden like they were. What else is the issue? Ion thrusters off. They shouldn't be. We'll check it out. I'm gonna turn those off too, and then we won't have any thrusters. Oh, okay. They do have a little bit of override for some reason stuck in them. Oh, they all do. What the hell is going on there? Oh, ions. That was so weird. Okay, so they were overridden, that's why. Okay, I don't know what caused that, but it is no longer a thing. So, there we go. Now I need to make some sort of docking place for this. And this thing should be able to land planet side, but we're just going to land it to this. I think we want another sorter on this as well. So let's just name connector, right? Alright, just a connector. Cargo container, that's fine. We'll put a sorter this way. Actually, let's just take that out. Alright, we got a sorter. We add a connector on top of this. And we rename both. So, connector front of, you know, front hauler's fine. And there should be one sorter. Alright, sorter front hauler. Okay. And we're just gonna say, sure, drain all. Whitelist, we want stone. Actually, we want what do we want? Ingots? Ingots and ore? Ingots. Not that. Ingots and ore. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Because that'll shove everything off. So now we need to put some brains in this thing. We also need to, well, I guess we need to fly it into the asteroid to see how we build the base. The hydrogen thrust, yeah, everything, I don't know if that's an old comment or not, but everything was overridden, that's why I wasn't able to do anything with it. Let's get this nice and close. Alright. This won't be the final base, this will just be a landing pad. And then we'll actually get something planet-side probably. Where does this end up? Right there. I don't think we'll need landing gear, to be honest. Put that like that. You know what, let's just make this conveyor just so we can actually offload stuff. If we need to. Yeah, let's make the cool looking stuff since we have it. Alright. Let's play find the cockpit. There it is. Oops. A little bit too fast. Eight. Let's make sure we actually have enough going up. Sure. And we need a beacon. Beacon. Antenna. There it is. There's the beacon. We need battery. Cool. Beacon's on. We'll call this base. Alright. Let's add some brains to this thing. And we could do that. Oh, we're gonna hide the brains. Can't hide anything in there. It is taken. Oh, we got a lot of room in there. We'll do that. Somehow. There we go. So, 5. Rear panel. That means that's the front panel. It's the flight move. We need basic task. No. Task to recorder. Front. And front. So it should be all we need. We do need some timer blocks in here. Oops. That's definitely not the right side. Well, there's no right side up, so it doesn't really matter. I guess there kind of is. It'll be alright. Okay. Moving on. Need some timer blocks. Use the fancy new ones. Where did I hide those? I'll just put those opposite. So they're there. Means there's room over here. We'll just stack that all the way up. Okay. So we'll get this nice and close to here. Dock her up. We might even have some docking clamps or something that hook into this thing. We'll see. We'll do something cool with it on the ground. Maybe have those pistons come out and it'll hook to those outside ones. Something like they come out like this and it actually clamps onto something around it. That would be kind of cool. Wish I could see. That looks pretty close. Oop, there we go. Okay. Let's get this named AI task. Say front hauler. Undock. Cool. So the undock will be, oh gosh, how do we want to do this? Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. I should have done brains first, but it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Undock, we'll call that actually going to the planet. So we need, this is the one we want, undock. Oops, it's gonna take a little bit to slow down. I'm curious if this thing will land planetside with the amount of thrusters on it, and especially because they're ion. It'll basically just have to come straight down. That's probably not going to work out well, is it? Alright, it's finally slowed down. We'll call this our first point. Undock. We want this to be our reference point, and we will add this waypoint. Now we'll just go forward until we dock with the other one. That was way too far out when I see it. I also realize I have to add another beacon to the back of the ship because it needs something for this thing to dock to. There we go. And we'll add another point. Undock. Alright, take it easy, Rylan. For this, we actually, let's do undock again. We'll have this for add waypoint, and then we will have connector. Should be front. Turn this on and off. So this is another thing I picked up from a few videos I was looking to see what the heck I was doing incorrectly. Is you want this as close as humanly possible. So we'll turn off the connector, go slightly forward, and then make the waypoint there. So, undock should be that first point, and the second point is the one that we actually want to set up a timer. This is going to be undock 1. And this will be the connector front. Yeah, take it easy, Rylan. If I could spell. Here we go. This will be toggle switch lock of the front, because then we're just going to reverse it when we go up there. So, do I want this as undock 1 or undock 2. Because really the undock sequence starts over there. Well, it doesn't though, because that's opposite of the dock. We'll just call this undock 2. It'll be fine. And undock 2 will have the AI move block, collision avoidance. We have collision avoidance, that just has to be its own timer. And we already have something called that, so we'll have to differentiate that. So this is going to turn the collision avoidance for the move block on and off. Alright. And undock is going to waypoint 0. That's going to be the collision avoidance on and off. And waypoint 1 is going to be undock 1. And we'll start that because undock 1 has a timer of 3 seconds. So let's give this a shot. We're going to shoot this all the way up. Way too far out, probably. And try for the undock. Oh gosh. It's going way too fast. I wonder why it immediately goes idle. Oh, we need more thrust. Alright, cool run. Is this thing going to slow down and do its thing? So it still says it's being idle, but it's not. It's still executing something. See if it slows down to a stop and then goes back. Hopefully it does. I'm gonna gander we need some more thrust on this thing. Unfortunately. So the AI move block has precision mode on. Okay, good. The speed limit is working. I don't know why that thing got launched in the first place. It shouldn't have gone on over 10. We actually don't want a speed limit though. Because this thing's going to be traveling a long ways. And it's got plenty of thrust the other way, so no issues. It's actually slowing down. It's probably going to be a little bit of a shorter stream tonight, probably another half an hour or so. Why is this slowing down so much? Minimum altitude doesn't matter, don't align. thing should be going a lot faster. How's it going, Rock? We are attempting to fly this back to the beacon that we have set up. For some reason it keeps slowing down more and more. Like it's just trying to hit its point that it's supposed to be going to. So it's a long and boring part. But we'll get it hooked up back to the miner and hopefully it'll do its thing. Okay, so it just hit its point. The undock. That's cool, Arch. That's cool. I do the same thing. I'm in the middle of building Voltron. I'm in the middle of building a tank factory. I'm in the middle of... I can't get it correct, you know. I still want to build a carrier with a bunch of self-building drones that bring themselves back and auto-repair and auto-refit. It's all on what you want to do. I did finally get this going too. I'll show you guys. I'm sure you've seen it before, but what do I have it called? Fighter Factory and a stick. There we go. While this does its thing, it should be, you know, getting back where it should be. So, let's see if I have enough lights on this thing. But this is just able to be pasted now. Obviously it's not survival ready by any means, but this is able to be pasted now. I don't know if anybody's seen this, but this is my fighter factory. So all it is you push this and then everything goes back to where it should go. And then, here, let's see if we can get a, oh, what is it? Control, let's get an entity, there we go. That's what we want. So now I can clip through the floor and do things that I want to do. Let's bring it back to this. Let's push this and go back to this. So now it's welding all this stuff up down below. And all this should be working correctly. An Arsenal bird. Is that the one that like, it's like the aircraft carrier in the sky? I've only played a few Ace Combats, but I do like the games. This thing's been broken forever, and I just now got it working again. Looks like it's still broken. Man, come on. Unless that welds it up later. That could be the case. I think it welds it up later. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I definitely like that, Arch. I've always dug that kind of stuff. This was a real pain in the butt to get working, so it didn't drop the motors, because all it is just a landing gear attaching it. I'm getting extremely sidetracked right now with what I'm supposed to be doing, but it looks like it's still not landed, so... You and me both, man. Thanks, McConnor. Yeah, but you can just paste this now, which is nice. It used to be able to, it used to fuse like everything together. But now everything seems to work correctly. So I want to build something like this factory, but a big assembly line for the siege tank, if anybody's seen the siege tank. Oh, that's funny. That usually doesn't happen in space. Or, it doesn't happen planet side. It does happen in space. Also, a big issue is these wings constantly never getting put on correctly. I've never done this in zero gravity, so we'll see if it works or not. Come on, baby. Connect them. Oh, you turd. Yep. There we go. It did not do it. That's alright. So yeah, I wanted to show it off, and it's screwing up like normal. Arch, I would dig that. That'd be pretty cool. I want to build like a carrier or something like that, and make it so it could launch UAVs and maybe bring it back to a grinder pit. I think it'd be even cooler if they could dock and then some welders would come out and weld it all back together. But oh, I'm not even in here. Cool thing about this is you could kind of you can kind of not do. Oh, that's right. These are atmospheric thrusters. That's going to be an issue with it moving out here. Anyways, that's the factory on a stick. Here's all the internals, and it'll weld everything back up again the second time. So you can keep on making them. Anywho, let's see if that other ship landed. I bet you it did. Holy cow, things are looking up. It almost even latched. Whatever, that's progress. Okay, so it's at least going to get there. Trust me, I definitely want to build some sort of carrier. I've always loved this one. This is one that I actually built off of a Lego model, which I think is off of somebody built the Lego model off of a I don't know, some other game or show. I don't know, but I do love this design. It just needs to be updated. I think I probably built this, I don't know, 7 years ago. You could tell just because the blocks that I used, and it's pretty basic. I just do like the design of it. It's got a nice flow. It's got a cool bridge. It's got a AI gun before those were even things. Part of the vanilla game, anyways. I think it uses a script. I think there's a door around here, but I either want to have. I think I want side launch drones, but I do like the main hangar type design. But these are all drones. Like I said, I built this about 6 years ago. I think it used RDAV's fleet command. Yeah, it's got little screens. Like I said, it's pretty antiquated. I got an old camera just pointed up. I do believe this is the drone pit that actually allows it to make the drones. Let's see if it still works. Oh my gosh, it's slow. But when one drone dies, this was supposed to take over and build another one. Very, very old design. Definitely needs to be sped up. This is survival ready though. Ugh. And apparently it doesn't work. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then this just cuts it off. And then it's able to fly away. That's funny how far things have gone. Little welder ship to enact repairs. Yeah, I've messed around with this enough, but you get the idea. Alright, let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Let's get back to what I was doing. Let's see. There's the main ship. So we gotta do that sequence. We gotta add a beacon over here. We can put the beacon. Oh, I tell you what, that's a great looking spot right there. Made for a beacon. You will be called. Oh, that's battery. Oh, I really don't have that many old builds, to be honest. What the heck's the deal here? There we go. Hauler rear? Hauler rear. Rear. There we go. I don't. I have a lot of mine are like. Oh, actually, this is my buddy's hover bike design. I really like that one. Now the new cockpit, we'll be able to upgrade that one. I really like that. Oops, wrong one. And a lot of mine are black armor stuff. Just because I like his designs a lot. Here's a starter rover I never finished. It's got a big self-drilling arm on it. That's where it's going to land. It projects something. Apparently it's got a little bit of clang. Okay, sidetracked. ADD's killing me. Why not a super drone carrier? Okay. So, we have the thing in. Let's put this thing back. So we should be able to undock. Reverse, right? If we reverse this, it's going to undock and fly backwards. What's with the speed limit? This thing should not have a speed limit. No movement input. Okay. Okay, it actually is moving to where it should be. Undock. What is front hauler? Oh, okay, never mind. Yes, especially with the follow command now, I think would be very, very cool to have a few, basically a drone carrier that probably you're in command of, and then you have a few freights kind of flanking around you. And I'm debating about, so the dock and undock is cool. I'm about to not even use these blocks because I hate to say it, there's mods out there and there's scripts out there that do a better job than these AI blocks do. Because I don't know. It might be user issues, but I don't think I could screw up this bad. Anywho, that's there. Got about 20 more minutes before I end the stream, so let's make it count. Alright, need to turn off the AI. Like that. Probably have to slap a few more. Oh, shoot, we're going the wrong way. They're not great recreating Homeworld. I've never actually played Homeworld, but the little bit that I've heard talked about it, I do believe I'd like it. That's a Homeworld ship, isn't it? Now that I remember right. That carrier that I had. So I didn't know that until I put it on the workshop, and I think somebody told me. Because I just found it on Google as a Lego ship. Sometimes they use Lego ships that people build as inspiration for my stuff. Even the super weapon, I got that off basically Command and Conquer, the big super weapons that they have. Holy cow, this thing needs more thrusters. I thought that it wouldn't be that big of a deal since it's kind of a fire and forget type of thing. But this is really, really big pain in the ass. I haven't even done missiles yet, the kamikaze drones that you're talking about. I haven't even done that. Basically, the first time I even messed around with the AI blocks was building this thing. I just knew that it was coming, so I was like, oh, okay, I'll build this. We are incorrectly positioned, aren't we? Or does this go here? No, this goes here. Okay. What's the deal? Oh, okay. That's not the right one. Okay. Connectors. There we go. Yeah. I think that'd be pretty cool. I just hope I see it in my lifetime. Alright. So, card containers. Do the old. I want those on. Cool. This should be very, very close to where we need to be. And we need timer blocks. This will be dock 1. Probably need a dock 2. Dock 1 will be merge blocks on. And that's not a group yet, so these two. So let's go back to dock. We'll turn these merge blocks on and off. There we go. And we also need the other group connector. Switch lock. Oh, you know what? We can't do this because, well, I guess if it's close enough, it'll lock. We'll see if that works. If it doesn't work, it'll be fine. We'll keep the dock 2. Front hauler recorder. The behavior is off. Alright, this is why we need to turn this on and off. To be honest, I have never used the custom turret controller either. I mean, I definitely should. I just have not. Alright, this will be our starting point here. Here. Oh boy, that's not going to slow down in time. This is definitely going to contact pretty hard. Okay. Let's move this in position. Alright, and that's both those points. I have not seen For All Mankind. Is it a game? Honestly, when I need a break from Space Engineers, I like to play Rust and Anno 1800. Okay, Waypoint 0. I haven't used... Oh, right, the custom... Yeah. I haven't used... I've wanted to use it, I just haven't done it yet. I don't know why. Alright, setup action. We are going to actually, this one needs to be the collision. On off, and then the next one, hauler rear. That does need to be the reference. Hopefully I don't have to redo that because that wasn't selected. We will see. Oh, okay, gotcha. Really? That's kind of cool. I'd probably watch that. I don't watch a lot of TV, to be honest. Game of Thrones kind of left me disappointed at the end of that. I've been watching Last of Us, that was pretty good. What the heck am I doing? Dock. There we go. So we will start this, and the dock needs to be, I don't know, 3 seconds. And the undock needs to be 3 seconds, which it is. Let's give this a shot. That's not the way I want to go. So these are going to be off. Oh, no, they're going to be on. Oh, the space crazy. That's pretty funny. Okay. AI move is going to be on, and dock is going to be play. And then nothing happens. Why? Why does this happen? No minimum altitude, I don't care. Speed limit's good. Move, please. Why does this happen? So it's just doing nothing. Oh, why, dude? Why? Just does nothing. It is a ship. The move block is on. Collision avoidance is off. Precision mode, sure. Just will not move. Yeah, it sure would be nice. Like I said, I'm not going to say I'm infallible, but I wonder if it's because I didn't have that selected. Okay, so we're going to redo it. We're going to redo it. Because I love redoing it. Alright. So our reference points are set in this time. And we'll double check that real quick. Dock, hauler rear, there we go. Alright, we stopped wiggling. Dang it, I went the wrong way. So we're just gonna clear this. And then we'll set that first waypoint. Right about there. There it is. Okay. Now we are, oops, forgot to be locked up. There we go. We'll stop wiggling, and then we will add our other point. Look to be not moving anymore. There we go. We'll back it up just a hair, and add our point. There we go. Dock. We can stop that, because it's not doing anything. We're going to set up this. This is going to be our collision avoidance on. Trigger that. And this one will have the dock 1 attached to it, which turns our... that's the one that turns our merges and connectors off. On. It switches the state of it, I should say. So we're going to bring it out a little bit further and see if it does it. I completely agree, and I think that that's going to be the next update, is going to be a reason to do things in Space Engineers, or at least I hope so. Otherwise, yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. Okay, so that was why I didn't have the reference beacon selected. So it is now going to dock. Did the collision avoidance turn off? Yes, it did. We're good to go. So this thing should get dang close. Then turn everything on. Switch the states and all that good stuff. Yeah! It needs another timer because we're not connected. But hey, that could be easily fixed. Timer. Oh, this is the wrong one though. Well, we can just select a timer that's on the ship, which is this one. And we'll call that dock. Oh, we already have a dock too. Never mind. Let's try this again. Ooh. Uh-oh. Now I did it. Let's just call this timer block. Okay. Dock 1 and 2. Let's make sure to do this correctly. This one, 3 seconds. That's going to turn this on. And also dock 2. Nope, not that one. And this one. So we'll start that. Dock 2 will be 3 seconds. Dock 1. If you're not following this, neither am I. So, dock 1. We want to correct this, and we will say trigger now, not start. So this is going to instantly tell the merge blocks to turn on, and then 3 seconds later, it will connect those, which 3 seconds is a long time. Let's bring that down to 2 seconds and see what that does. So merge blocks, merge cargo back. Let's turn those off. Alright, it's doing its thing. We're going to turn this back off. And autopilot's still on, that's why I can't move. Rock on. There we go. We're going to go forward, try this again, see if it locks up. Because if it does work, then we can actually clasp everything around it as well. I do have the Encounters mod too, and it definitely, it's a lot cooler. Reavers and the Orcs one of my favorites. So collision avoidance mode will be on, dock, play. And we'll make sure that turns off. So collision avoidance is on, and it should turn off when it gets to this first node. Dang, this thing's slow. Oh, it doesn't look right. It is right. This is very weird. What is going on? Hmm. So it still couldn't find its point there. And it's idle right now. So this is buggy. It says it's moving to waypoint 0, and this says it's idle. It just doesn't make sense. And now it's just doing its own thing. This thing's flying now. What is going on? Okay. I have no idea. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, but apparently it is. We'll go ahead and stop and play it and tell it to move again. Well, so technically speaking, this is the front of the ship, as told by the AI block. This is going to take forever to get back. Where can we add more thrusters on this stupid thing? The only thing I can do is make these hydrogen, I think. Have I learned anything yet? Yeah, I learned that I hate this AI. Alright, she's flying back. We'll see. We'll see if this actually goes to the point. Oh, if it doesn't, I think I gotta end the stream regardless, but hopefully it does go to the point. Hopefully it does lock in. That's at least something we did tonight. And like I said, I very well may do some stuff off stream. I know I say it every week, but I probably should, just so it's not so boring about doing silly stuff on stream and just watch this continuously screw up. But this is looking good. Or not. It's just going to turn off. Well, it's sometimes like that. Autopilot's still enabled. The dock is, oh, it's just moving just extremely slow. Let's put some more gyros in this thing just to see what goes on. Nope, can't put them there. Do one of those. Do one of those. There we go. Now she's got 4 more gyros. I think I will turn these to hydrogens. It's got plenty of fuel. We thought just not to burn it all up in the re-entry, but it should be fine. This thing is slow moving. Yeah, rock, definitely. I have collision damage turned off, or block damage turned off completely. Otherwise, this thing would be completely scuffed. So they go kaboom. I suppose. Which reminds me, I haven't saved in a very long time. Thank you for that. Alright. This thing apparently needs to turn like 365 degrees to get it all the way back. 365. That's a year. Okay. Well, it seems like we're gonna have to figure this out next time. Because I need to go. Oh, nope. I have time. It's doing stuff. Holy cow, this thing's slow. Watch it go in the wrong way. It is. So it's not orientated correctly, and it's probably trying to go into where it's supposed to go. Maybe? No way. It's going correct? No? It's going away again? That's dope. Does the AI move on? Oh, the collision avoidance is on. Gosh dang it. You turd. Right? So I think, alright, so it's finding the point, it's turning it on, that's why. Because it should be on right now. We'll see if it turns it back on, and I'll turn it off. Nope. It's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. This thing is so stupid. I have programmed very stupid AI. Alrighty. Well, it's good as time as any to end it. And we will figure out how to unstick these two next time. There we go. This time. Perfect. Working as intended. Oh, this thing's going to the moon. Holy cow. Slow down. Alright. Rylan, you're just in time for the stream to end. Things aren't going well, but we will fix it next time. Alright, everybody. Take her easy.